right? We see big developers handing the keys back to banks, right? So now all of a sudden you've got the value of this real estate way below what somebody else paid for it, which is going to have a dramatic impact, I'm assuming, on the tax revenues in San Francisco. Maybe they don't see it now, but they're going to it someday. Can the state now sort of see that from a bigger picture and go, hey, we've got to do something to attract people back into our state?
Well, that is a fantastic point, and it summarizes it very well. But what's interesting there, and San Francisco is a great example. Westfield Mall handed the keys back on the downtown mall, which was a beautiful mall. I used to live in San Francisco. Beautiful mall, a great redevelopment that changed that whole neighborhood, downtown Powell and Market. And so they give it back, and now the revenue, their tax revenue is basically dried up. But there's no real understanding or a recognition from the city government or advocacy groups of what that means in just a couple of years for funding city services. They essentially assume they will move on to tax it in a different way. So it makes no sense. There's no logic to any of this. Measure ULA in Los Angeles last November passed 56% of the vote, the quote unquote mansion tax.